On a spring afternoon at Yankee Stadium, Bravo's Summer House castmates Amanda Batula and Wes Wilson leaned into the kiss cam, broadcasting their new romance to thousands in the stands. Let's
get into this video where SCAMANDA is getting exposed. Fans are turning on SCAMANDA after West romance reveal. I just want to show that SCAMANDA and the history of what happened with Kyle Cook and Wes Wilson. Shout out to Realty TV for this video. And also I want to talk about how Amanda, when she got first asked on the Watch What Happens Live, there's clips of it. Yeah, so there's clips of it with her saying ooh at first at the mention of Wes, but then later confirming that their romance is on, and she confirmed it publicly. So let's get into this video real quick, show you the history real quick, and I want to talk about why Amanda is just was lying at.
Flashbulbs captured the kiss. The fallout was already settling on Sierra Miller, Amanda's closest friend and Wes' recent ex. Reality television thrives on messy hookups and rapid-fire cheating, but this was a different mechanism, a covert, psychological demolition that had been occurring behind the scenes for months. We can now perform a psychological autopsy of how television's most fiercely loyal alliance was destroyed from the inside out. For years, Amanda, Paige, and Sierra were known as the Bedbugs. This group functioned as an essential psychological sanctuary, a collective trauma defense shield where the women processed the intense pressures of public-facing fame. Amanda was navigating the public dissolution of her marriage, a process defined by severe emotional neglect and significant financial strain, including a spreadsheet tracking $117,000 in unpaid rent she owed her husband. Sierra stepped in as Amanda's emotional champion, sending daily texts to rebuild her friend's shattered sense of self-worth. This intense reliance created a perfect, fragile vulnerability within the group dynamic. Just as Amanda's emotional defenses were being fortified by Sierra, the fatal threat originated from within Sierra's own intimate circle, her ex-boyfriend, Wes Wilson. Wes Wilson entered the house as the unproblematic good guy, slowly dismantling Sierra's emotional walls before abruptly ending their connection. His pivot to Amanda represents a spike conquest, a strategic psychological maneuver where a man targets his ex's closest friend. The move allowed Wes to re-ester abominance over Sierra's emotional landscape, while simultaneously securing his tenure by aligning with a central veteran cast member. Reeling from divorce and seeking validation, Amanda became a willing participant in the dynamic.
Yeah, I don't want to stick up for SCAMANDA, but Wes got her when she was weak and vulnerable. The internet is cooking SCAMANDA right now, and honestly, fans are not holding back. But back in February, during her appearance on Watch What Happens Live on Andy Cohen, Amanda was asked about Wes, and her reaction was, ooh, ew. Yeah, Amanda literally acted disgusted at the idea. The clip went viral because fans thought Amanda wanted nothing to do with Wes, but now everything changed. Fast forward to today. Around today, Amanda has officially, she's been confirmed, but the romance with Wes and viewers feel completely played. Fans are now calling SCAMANDA fake, saying SCAMANDA embarrassed Wes Wilson publicly, only to lay pop out dating him anyway.
Wes successfully weaponized the Bedbugs' internal loyalty, dismantling Sierra's primary support system from the inside out. In early 2026, the public narrative remained consistent with the show's filming schedule, as Wes dropped on-camera hints about wanting Sierra back to keep his narrative options open. Behind the scenes, he and Amanda were already engaged in a secret, escalating physical relationship. On March 3rd, Amanda's Marie Claire interview was released. She publicly traded on Sierra's loyalty, calling her one of the kindest, most loving, loyal friends I've ever had. 2 days later, a leak to Dumas exposed the romance, instantly contradicting the timeline they had established in the press. On March 24th, West appeared on Watch What Happens Live, telling the host and the audience that they were just friends and he was simply showing Amanda the streets. They utilized Sierra's reputation for public sympathy while privately betraying her for nearly a month. On March 31st, a polished joint Instagram statement was used to hard launch the Amanda and West relationship. The statement used clinical therapy speak to frame the situation, but offered no accountability to Sierra, who was given less than 24 hours notice of the public launch. The professional fallout followed immediately. Amanda and Sierra, contracted for a joint presentation for Ollie Vitamins, refused to share a screen, forcing a divided production. The betrayal had migrated from a private grievance to a structural failure, severing the professional and emotional arteries of the entire cast. The Summer House franchise operates on a specific mechanic, a real-life ecosystem of authentic, pre-existing friendships. The SCAMANDA scandal broke this format because the real-world toxicity became too severe for the cast to film together organically. Andy Cohen later expressed his astonishment at the couple's lack of accountability, signaling that the network recognized the existential threat to the show's viability. During the Season 10 reunion, Ciara delivered a cold psychological read of West's motives, and Amanda fled the set in tears. A woman's identity crisis and a man's ego traded a sacred
So I'm gonna stop the video right there. Some people think SCAMANDA wanted attention, while others believe SCAMANDA didn't expect the relationship to become public this fast. And online, the comments are brutal. People are saying SCAMANDA switched up the second the camera stopped rolling. Others think SCAMANDA always liked West, but tried too hard to look unbothered on TV. Now the biggest question is, was SCAMANDA hiding her feelings the whole time, or did SCAMANDA completely change her mind after February? One thing is clear, fans are watching everything Amanda does now. So what you guys think in the comment section? If you guys like this video, shout out to Real T TV. I'll see you guys next time.